Alrighty everyone, welcome. Katie here with RGA. Today's video, we're going to talk about some simple but incredibly effective budgeting techniques that will help you take control of your finances and build a solid foundation for the future. Whether you're looking to save more, track your spending, or set financial goals, these strategies will give you the knowledge you need to succeed. So grab a pen and paper and let's dive right in to start building a budget that works for you. Alright, let's dive into one of the easiest and most effective budgeting techniques, the 50-30-20 rule. This method is simple yet powerful, and it's designed to help you prioritize your spending while ensuring that you're saving for the future. First, take 50% of your income and allocate it to your needs. This includes things like rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, and any other essential expenses. These are the things you absolutely need to live day to day. Think of needs as the bare minimum you can't live without, and they should take priority over anything else. Next, assign 30% of your income to your wants. These are the things you love but don't necessarily need. Things like eating out, entertainment, shopping, and hobbies. These are not essential for survival, but can greatly enhance your quality of life. However, if you're feeling financially tight, it's important to reassess and possibly reduce this category to make more room for your savings. Finally, set aside 20% of your income for savings and debt repayment. This could be for your emergency fund, retirement savings, or paying down credit card debt. The key here is balance. This rule makes sure you're living within your means while still saving for the future. The beauty of the 50-30-20 rule is its simplicity. Start by calculating your after-tax income, then break it down into these three categories. This will give you a clear view of where your money is going and make it easier to adjust as needed. If you find that one category is too high or too low, adjust the percentages slightly but keep the main idea intact. You can also use budgeting apps to keep track of your spending and ensure you're staying within the limits. Stick to this structure as much as possible, but if you find you need to tweak it slightly based on your unique situation, feel free to do so. The main thing is to consistently save and prioritize your future financial goals. Regularly check in with your spending to make sure you're staying within the limits and adjust as necessary. By doing this, you'll build a solid financial foundation that will set you up for long-term success, giving you peace of mind as your financial goals become more achievable. Next up, let's talk about tracking your expenses. This is one of the most important steps in understanding where your money is going. First thing you need to do is track every single expense you make for an entire month. Yes, even the small ones. You can use a simple spreadsheet, a notebook, or even an app like Mint or YNAB. You need a budget to track your spending. While it might seem like a lot of work at first, it's one of the best ways to uncover where your money is slipping away. The goal here is to get a full picture of your financial habits. You'd be surprised at how many people don't realize how much they spend on little things. Daily coffee runs, subscription services they forgot about, or impulse purchases online. These small expenses can add up quickly, leaving you with less to save or pay down debt. At the end of the month, take the time to review all of your expenses and categorize them: food, entertainment, shopping, utilities, etc. You'll likely find some areas where you can cut back. For example, maybe you're spending more than you thought on takeout. Perhaps you're subscribed to services you don't even use anymore. Identifying these spending patterns is key to making improvements. Tracking your expenses is all about empowerment, not judgment. When you see exactly where your money is going, you can make more informed choices moving forward. Once you get used to tracking, it becomes second nature, and you'll find yourself more conscious about how and where you spend your money. This can help prevent the feeling of guilt when it comes time to make financial decisions, because you know exactly where you stand. The goal is to create a financial system that works for you, and tracking expenses is a fundamental part of that. Make it a habit, and soon you'll be able to make smarter, more mindful financial choices that reflect your goals. Now let's talk about setting specific savings goals. It's easy to say, I want to save more money, but it's far more effective to be clear and specific about what you're saving for. This is where setting measurable and time-bound goals comes into play. For example, instead of simply saying, I want to save for a vacation, set a concrete goal like, I want to save $3,000 for a vacation in 6 months. By setting a clear target, you can break it down into smaller, more manageable monthly savings goals. For instance, if your goal is $3,000 in 6 months, that's about $500 per month. Having a specific amount and deadline gives your savings purpose and keeps you motivated. When you set goals this way, it becomes easier to focus on what's important. It also provides a clear roadmap to follow. Break down larger goals into smaller milestones. For instance, if you're saving for a vacation, first aim to save $500, then $1,000, and so on, until you reach your target. This provides ongoing motivation and helps track progress. Having specific savings goals helps you avoid overspending on non-essentials. For example, if you're eyeing a new smartphone but know your vacation fund is calling, You're more likely to resist the temptation to buy. You'll feel good knowing you're putting your money towards something meaningful, and it will boost your commitment to sticking to your plan. Additionally, regular progress checks are essential. Every month, review your savings and adjust if needed. Are you on track to meet your goal? If not, can you cut back on non-essential spending? Setting clear, specific goals makes your savings journey much easier to stick to. Next, we're going to talk about one of the best tools you can use for consistent saving: automation. When you automate your savings, you take the decision-making out of it and ensure that you're saving before you even have the chance to spend the money. Start by setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to a savings or investment account. This way, as soon as you get paid, a portion of your income is automatically saved for you. It's like paying yourself first, without even thinking about it. You can also set up automatic deductions from your paycheck directly into your savings account if your employer offers direct deposit. This ensures that the money is saved before you ever get your hands on it, making it easier to stick to your goals. The beauty of automation is that you don't have to think about it. Your savings happen automatically, making it easier for you to stay disciplined and consistent. When saving becomes automatic, you don't have to worry about missing a payment or forgetting to contribute. It creates a safety net where you're consistently building towards your goals, no matter what. Automation also works great for debt repayment. You can set up automatic payments for your credit card bills, student loans, or any other debts, which ensures you never miss a due date and helps you stay on top of your obligations. It removes the temptation to put off payments or overspend, which often leads to unnecessary interest or fees. The key to successful automation is aligning your transfers with your specific savings goals. If you're saving for a vacation, set up an account for that purpose and automate monthly transfers. The more you automate, the more consistency you'll have in your savings plan, which is key to achieving your financial objectives. Our final technique is reviewing and adjusting your budget. Budget isn't a one-time task. It's an ongoing process that should evolve as your life does. Regularly reviewing your budget is crucial for staying on track and ensuring that it still aligns with your financial goals. For example, if you receive a raise or a bonus, you might want to allocate more toward savings or pay down debt faster. Alternatively, if unexpected expenses pop up, like a car repair or medical bills, you can adjust your spending in other categories to accommodate. Your budget isn't static. It should be a living, breathing document that changes with your circumstances. If you're spending more on food this month due to an emergency, you may decide to cut back on entertainment or non-essential shopping. The important part is to make conscious adjustments and reflect on whether your financial goals are still achievable. Reviewing your budget regularly also allows you to identify trends. Are you consistently overspending on certain categories? Are you hitting your savings targets? This insight can help you make adjustments that will get you closer to your financial goals. If you find you're struggling to stay on track, don't be discouraged. Use your review process as an opportunity to reset and recalibrate. With each adjustment, you'll refine your approach and become more efficient with your money. Your budget is a tool and it's there to serve you, so don't be afraid to change it as your circumstances evolve. Life happens, and your budget should reflect that, so keep it flexible and review it often. And that wraps up today's video. I hope you found these 5 budgeting techniques useful and that you're feeling inspired to start implementing them in your own life. Budgeting can seem overwhelming at first, but with these tips, you'll have a solid foundation to manage your finances and achieve your goals. Which technique are you most excited to try? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button. We're so excited to have you as part of the Rich Girls Advice family. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video packed with tips, tricks, and advice to help you take charge of your finances. Thanks vehemently for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Your journey to financial empowerment starts now, and we'll be here every step of the way to guide you. Keep working on your goals, and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress.